Once upon a time in a village there lived two boys. Rohan, 12 years old, was the leader of his group, brave, adventurous, and always looking for excitement. The other boy, named as Aarav, was 8 years old, curious, smart, and always asking questions. Though Rohan often thought Aarav was too small to join his adventures, he always sees Aarav as a small boy and always make fun of him. But Aarav admired his friend Rohan and wanted to prove himself. One afternoon, while playing near the hills outside their village, Rohan noticed something unusual, a small opening in the rocks, partially covered by vines. "Look at that, Aarav. It looks like a cave." Aarav hesitated. "Are you sure it's safe?" Rohan grinned. "Come on, small boy, don't be scared. Let's check it out." The boys crawled through the opening and found themselves in a dimly lit cave. The air was cool, and the walls shimmered with tiny crystals. "Whoa, this is amazing," Rohan said excitedly. But as they explored deeper, something unexpected happened. A loud rumble echoed through the cave. Before they could react, rocks tumbled down behind them, sealing the entrance. They were trapped. Rohan pushed against the rocks, but they were too heavy. "We're stuck. What do we do now?" Rohan started crying out loud and started screaming, "Help! Help!" Aarav took a deep breath and thought hard. Then he remembered something his grandfather once told him. Caves often have more than one exit. "Rohan, we should look for another way out. Air has to come in from somewhere." They walked carefully, following the faint sound of dripping water. Aarav noticed small bats flying toward one direction. "Look, the bats are flying out from there," he pointed. They hurried toward the spot and found a narrow tunnel. It was small, too small for Rohan to crawl through easily. "You go first, Aarav. You're smaller," Rohan said. Aarav nodded and squeezed through. On the other side, he saw sunlight peeking through another opening. He quickly pushed away some loose rocks, making the gap bigger. "Rohan, come on! I found a way out!" With Aarav's help, Rohan managed to crawl through, and they both tumbled out into the fresh air. They looked at each other and started laughing in relief. "You saved us, Aarav," Rohan admitted. "I always thought I was the brave one, but you were the real hero today." Aarav grinned. "Being smart is a different kind of bravery." From that day on, Rohan never underestimated Aarav again. They became the best adventure partners, knowing that courage and intelligence together make the perfect team.